All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs Supercoach episode.
Yep.
What are we up to now? Number 4, round 4.
Round 4.
How'd you go?
Shit.
Yeah.
I think just over 1,000.
It was a strange round. It was a poor round, but there was a couple of big standouts.
I think everyone had a shit round except for the Garrick owners.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, I had Garrick and I still had a shit round, so.
Okay, maybe it was just a ball round for everyone.
Yeah. I think a lot of people captained Ponga as well, which didn't help.
Ponga or Cleary would have been the two big ones,
Yeah.
I think.
So a lot of carnage happening.
A lot of injuries again, like
It is.
early.
Yeah.
It's a lot of lower leg injuries already.
Yeah.
Like it's
So
a bit
it'll be
concerning.
interesting. Big moves this week, I reckon, because there's so many injuries. Like, there's Connor Watson.
Yeah, Turbo's back.
Little injuries, not major injuries, but just little kind of 2 or 3. We've also got news with Dylan Lucas. He's out long term.
Yeah.
Originally it was just 1 to 2 weeks, but now it's 6 weeks. I was looking at.
Yeah,
So
it's big.
yeah,
Hey, that Thomas can't though.
yeah.
He can.
What can he do?
Dude, he was very good. Like he was very, very good. I mean, if we can get 4 to 5 weeks out of him and get a little price bump.
He looked very,
Because
very good. Yeah.
I think 42 tackles, 2 missed or something crazy like that on the edge.
Yeah, he'll definitely be one to look at in a couple of weeks. Obviously,
Massively.
Knight's got the bye this week. But
Yeah, don't touch him this week. Oh, we'll touch him.
You can touch him.
We just
Give him a poke.
Yeah, give him a little prod.
Little prod. Little feel up.
How'd you go?
Yeah,
We'll
no
go through
good. I got
our teams.
1,056.
Boo.
So red arrow is for me.
This is what my screen normally
This
looks
is
like.
it's not good. It's not good.
The comeback.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a bigger story.
Ever since we started doing fucking content, it's
Pressure. The
it's-
pressure's
I can't
getting to you.
handle the pressure. It was like top 1,000 every year, and then no good.
The fans are listening.
They're
The listeners are listening.
They probably shouldn't.
Malmy fingers listening. 3 a.m.
They should be listening to you because you're ranked a lot better than me.
It's just, you got to go, sometimes you just got to have vibes. You just got to vibe check it.
But yes, my season rank at the moment 21,333. So hopefully that can get well and truly
Don't
into
worry.
the top
Come
10,000.
back. If you come back, it's better.
Yeah.
Better storyline.
Well, it's better off being at this point
That's
of the
right.
season being ranked 21,000 than being at the end of the season ranked
When I was ranked
21,000.
31,000,
That'd be embarrassing. But
Yeah, very embarrassing. I wonder who
anyway,
you're speaking about.
we'll go through your team because you're
Let's go through it, yeah.
the superior Supercoach player at the moment.
I think you scored more points than me, so not by much. But Sandon Smith, 20. Thanks,
Yep.
Sandon. You played one of your worst. Peter Mamazoulis, 50. That's all I want from him every week, and he's doing it, so I'll
Just
take
solid.
it.
Just got through his work. Not
Yep.
not really any attacking stats. It was just kind of
Their middle's got pumped, so I'm surprised he had 50.
yeah.
Payne Haas, 140. Fuck me dead. All the Payne Haas captainers, well done. Terrell, mate, 73. Preston, 47. Tino, I went as captain as a bit of a risk, 61. I was hoping for 80, but, what can you do? Corey Horsburgh with 58 in a sin bin. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Cleary with the 2, obviously, got hurt, so not really reading into that.
Nicholson, did you buy him this week or
I forgot
you started
Nicholson.
with him?
I bought him this week for his replacement, Zach Hosking.
Yeah, right.
Because he's cheap and I think he's going to get a nice little bump.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get 50 every week. He's just a solid back rower.
Yeah.
Hines had a great weekend. Kicked a high percentage in goals, 115. Cam Munster, 61. If you didn't give away 16 penalties, you probably could have 90. Nick Meaney, broken jaw, 46. I'll take that. Greg Marju can't catch a ball. I'm seriously starting to doubt him. I don't know. Tamale, 25. Arthur's 62. Savage, 19. A shout out the Raiders. And to finish off, I had Ponga at the fullback with 45. Didn't play Turbo. And Iongi as my flex, 57.
Nice.
So the players that needed to get 50 got 50. The rest that I was expecting more didn't do much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Marju is starting to become a bit of a concern for me, mate.
I'm not worried about Marju. 38 all in base. It's, he scored 70 last week with all in base, basically, without any attacking stats. So I'm not too concerned. It was an off game. He played terrible. But
I just worry when Ponga's not clicking, neither is Marju. It's sort of like a hand in hand.
That's true. That's true.
It's
but
a
I think Ponga will click more times than not. I think.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping.
I think you spoke about it last week. Knights, they've got that performance in them. They
Once
are
a month.
inconsistent. But when they're good, they're good. So I think you're going to cop the odd high 30s from Marju, which I think you can be pretty okay with because when he's good, if he can get just a couple of tries, like the upside's definitely there. So
Well, I've got to look to move Meany obviously this week.
Yeah.
And that's probably it at the moment, in all honesty.
Well, you've got Nicholson, which a lot of people are probably looking at getting this week because he's about to go up in price. So you've kind of jumped the gun there. So that saved you having to look at...
I sort of like him in general.
Yeah.
I think that his play style suits that Canberra forward pack, even though he's on that edge.
Yeah.
I like him. Like him a lot.
Jack Bird, I reckon you got to do something with. That's just...
Yeah, I don't like the role he's getting used at. He's only getting used as the injury sub.
Yeah.
So when Skelton went off with his hamstring...
he's 350k. He's going to start really losing money if he's scoring 25, 30 points a game.
Yeah.
So,
and Skelton's named this week, so another bench week for Jack Bird.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, we'll go through my team. I got Harry Grant, which...
Yeah.
This one hurts. This one hurts because, you pay up for him thinking, because there's all these cheapy options that other people have gone with, and you're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just get the best one, knowing that he's going to get 60 points every week.
You're expecting like a 60
I thought 50, 60 points each week from him.
Cool.
Because you're paying a premium for
him.
You're
premium price.
You're paying premium price for your hookers. You want them to deliver.
Yeah. Well and truly.
You don't want to be disappointed by your hookers.
You don't want to walk away upset.
No.
And that night you did.
That's it. I do.
Thursday night.
I was very disappointed with the hookers. Both of them.
Yep.
Neither of them delivered.
Yep.
46 points between them.
Well done. Payne Haas just outscored him.
But I'm seriously worried about Grant because there's no base there anymore. He's not running the ball.
No. He's just an out-and-out hooker.
He's spending more time trying to fucking give away penalties and
he loves a yap, eh?
Yeah. Just worry about running the ball, making your tackles, getting your Supercoach points up. Grant. Don't worry about milking
points. You've heard it here first from Mr. Top 1,000.
That's it. You don't get any Supercoach points from milking penalties. So
Cam Smith would have had 600 a week.
Oh, he'd be a certain captain.
Oh, yeah. Gallon-esque.
Better. He'd be like twice.
Yeah.
He'd be like 2 gallons. Anyway, gallon on steroids, if you will.
Well, he was, so let's not beat around the bush here. He pleaded the fifth.
That's my hooking situation. Front row, Payne Haas, I got him in this week. Very, very happy with that. 140 points, 73 with May. Corey Horsburgh, 58, again with the sin bin. Royce Hunt, 22. His
role's weird.
He's just, his role hasn't changed. He's kind of coming in. He's get that impact player, which, I think I'm just going to hold him, wait for him to hopefully he scores a try or something and then gets a little bit of a price rise and then I can fuck him off.
Yep.
Preston, 47, I'm worried about him too. He's just not doing it for me. I don't like what I've seen. Looking at his stats, he's not really running the ball. He's tackling a lot, but that's kind of all he's doing. They're not really going to him.
Yeah, with Burton out too.
Yeah, I thought with Burton out it'd actually help him.
So did I.
That they'd get more ball going right to the halfback with Sexton.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem that way really.
Nafau White might be a little look in.
Nafau White, 87 points. Didn't play him, which was nice.
He's starting to look like
but he'll start making a bit of money, so that's good.
Yep.
Tino, 61, I did play. Happy with that. Didn't really get out of second gear, really.
He didn't have to do anything.
It was all kind of done for him. He just got through what he needed to do. Didn't play huge minutes. Didn't need to.
Shout out the Knights.
That's kind of worst case scenario. He gets 61. He's going to make plenty of money at 530k. So you'll take that. Seyfarth got across the line, 73. Still a little bit worried with him. Without the try, he probably gets 45.
I'm watching the game. I change of heart. Galvin likes him.
Yeah,
Galvin uses him a lot.
Yeah,
so I like.
He had a lot of runs, but they kind of, as you said, Galvin gives him that short ball.
He's the setup.
He gets that short ball and he doesn't get the runs over 8 meters to get the extra point. He gets the little crash plays.
Yeah, he's the setup dummy.
So if he can get those runs changed from less than 8 meters to over 8 meters, that 50 or 45 to 50 is becoming 55 to 60, which is a lot more promising. But look, he's doing the same thing as Preston for me. He looks more likely in attack, and he's 200k cheaper. Well, not 200k cheaper anymore because Preston's gone up and Seyfarth's gone all the other way. He's gone down. One's gone up. So it's 170 or 100, whatever it is. 120, 130k.
It's 200k.
Yeah. I'm worried about Preston. What are you doing with him? You worried?
I'm going to hold.
Because you're a big Preston lover.
Big Preston lover. Going to hold. Bit worried about the Sharks, but we normally crack on the edges.
Yeah.
So, and that's Mulatalo's side. Mulatalo loves having a brain fade and coming 62 metres infield. So, going to hold him this week.
Yeah.
He's got a few weeks for me.
I'm going to think about it. I don't know what I'm doing yet with my trades. I haven't thought too much about it yet. But we'll get stuck. I probably will, to be honest. I probably will boost. But there's plenty of options there, and Preston is one of them.
Yep.
The greatest Supercoach player of all time, Jack Jawecki, 32 points with a try.
So 22 points with a try. That's good.
Yep, 32. Very good.
He got 10 points for doing what? Not much.
Yeah.
What's a try worth?
17 points.
Like, that's half his score.
Yeah, it was incredible. 267K. He's going to make a little bit of more money. No, he won't. His break-even's 34. So that's probably it. He's probably time for him to go.
The jet ski, you're big on him.
He's made a huge 35K. So
Yep, massive.
Really good. Hubner obviously didn't play. Cleary got a big 2, which was nice. Duffy,
doesn't affect you, but everyone's
got him. I mean, shout out to the ones that went Hines over Cleary. They're loving life at the moment.
Yeah.
They're probably all sitting in the top 1,000.
Yep.
So well done to them.
Have them both.
But
why not both?
Yeah. So anyway, Munster 61, 3 try assists. I thought he would have got more, but as you said, a lot of penalties,
Fucking
a lot of little things. So.
3 of them, bro, and dumb ones too.
Yeah,
2 of them were dumb.
Yeah. So
what a funny guy.
Dewey 42. Not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Got the goal kicking, obviously kicked well. So I think, I'm pretty comfortable with that trade that I made. Metcalf to him. Obviously, Metcalf, he didn't do great. He got 20 points or something.
Yep, you called it.
He looks very, very inconsistent.
You called it big time.
Wouldn't be surprised if, he comes out this week and gets 70 points, but...
He'll get 130 this week.
I don't think he'll get that much, but...
He just keeps swapping.
But, he'll get... It's going to be rocks or diamonds from him, and I don't want to be a part of it, to be honest.
140.
Garrick with the big 157, the only thing that saved me this week.
Yep.
Without that, I would have been in all sorts. So thank you very much, Garrick. Just had a kid, Garrick.
Dad strength.
He's been a dad for a day, and he's doing things like that. So
dad strength came through strong.
Yep.
Jesse
Arthur's brought him in 62. Happy with that.
Lovely.
Still not confident with him. Still not.
Just keeps scoring tries.
I still don't think he's a guaranteed play every week. I don't know who he's got this week, but. Dolphins, he's probably a play, to be honest.
He's probably going to get 7 tries.
Yeah. Robert Toyer, 26, was a bit disappointing. Didn't really do much.
Got muscle.
I think he was limping around a little bit at one point. He looked, I don't know. I don't think he went off, but he didn't look happy.
He had a tough time against that Leo Tawa.
Yeah.
He's a fucking machine. Bro.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I'd be hobbling around as well with him coming at me. But Shibasaki, friend of the show,
and he's made his he's kept his spot this week.
Yes. Good news for all the Shibasaki owners.
Up the Sharks,
60 points, magnificent.
Didn't play him.
I didn't play him. No,
spewing.
Yeah, might play him this week. I do really like what I see with him. Actually, he does look good. He's got good work rate. I think he's a little bit safer than Jesse Arthur's. Probably doesn't quite have the upside of him, but he does look quite solid. He made 84 last week, break even of 5. He's going to make some more money.
Just
if you didn't have if you didn't have him, would you be looking at getting him?
Probably not. He's probably someone you want to start with, and
I think
once you flip him, you're gone.
Yeah, I think so. He's already made his 84K. I think you almost missed the boat. I think it's probably
with you.
I don't think he's not a keeper. So yeah.
Yep.
As much as I really rate him, I don't think I'd be buying him this week.
Fair enough.
Tamale, 25. That was really disappointing from him.
Thank you.
Just didn't get any ball.
For that 20 minutes.
They just didn't have any really attacking opportunities. So, I'm not too concerned. Like, I've seen enough in the first 2 games where I think he's got a decent enough work rate. I just think the rate, I don't think you can read too much into this game.
The sin bin truly flipped that game on its head. You don't often say that, but the Raider boys were getting pumped.
Yeah. Purdue. Now, I was big on him, told everyone not to trade him, and he got 67. Obviously not, 200 points. It's not fucking incredible, but it's good. Made 41K. He's got a break-even of negative 10 this week. He looks good. He looked really good, actually, I thought.
Offensively, yet again, amazing. Effort areas, amazing. He just needs to put some weight on or something in defence.
I think he was better this week. I think he definitely improves.
Yeah. The Cowboys did. The whole team looked better.
Yeah, the week before he was definitely a weak link in defence. I don't think he was he wasn't outstanding defensively, but I think he held his own.
Yeah. Well, Reece Walsh can't hit a short pass to save his life. Yeah, I don't know.
So I was happy with what I seen then. Hopefully he didn't sell him because I think he's still got a fair bit of money to make Jackson Purdue.
Yep.
Scored a try with that 67, but it wasn't with a line break, so it's still 50 without the try. So pretty happy with what I've seen there. Kalen Ponga put the captaincy on him, 45. Just didn't look involved. I'm surprised he scored that many, to be honest.
Honestly.
He just did not look like he wanted to be there.
Every now and then, they just look like
he's got that, doesn't he?
It's weird.
And it's all on Ponga. Like, if Ponga has a great game...
Oh, the Knights are pumping.
They're great. If Ponga looks uninterested and he's just kind of hanging around the back doing nothing, then that's what the Knights... There's no one else to kind of
all the
stand up.
success came from that Cant bloke. That Cant bloke was just causing trouble on the edge. He was...
and Iongi, I thought looked really good for 57. Got a try assist with that. So
he's going to be a very good fullback.
Yeah.
He's nifty.
He looks solid.
Parramatta finally got one right. We'll keep it at that.
Yeah. We'll go through team lists pretty quickly because there are a few relevant changes. Rabbitohs and the Panthers, the first game Thursday, 8 p.m. For the Rabbitohs, Jamie Humphries, actually, let's talk about him. He did really well. He got 90-something.
Mate, he's so big for the number 7 role.
I did notice, though, they did the old switcheroo during the game. He kind of went to lock Humphries at one point and was playing through the middle. So his base stats really went through the roof.
I think Wayne got the shits that... AFB was just taking the piss and he wanted maybe some size in the middle, and Humphries is a fucking unit, so why not? Yeah,
because I think he wasn't on much at halftime. He was like, I think it was like 12 or something. It wasn't much.
Yeah, second half he was involved.
And then, got shift to lock, and he's obviously scored that try right at the end. So he scored well. He's going to make a lot of money, but I'm just a little bit hesitant as well from what I've seen. It wasn't super appealing. I don't really know what his role is, whether that's kind of a permanent thing. If it's a permanent thing where he's going to go to lock for portions of the game, his base stats are going to definitely improve. I don't think it will, though, because they've got, obviously, what's his name coming back? The one that's suspended. Old mate. He's in my team. Hubner. The old Hubner.
Oh, yeah, he'll go straight back.
So he'll come back. So, yeah. But any other changes?
Alex Johnston comes into the side.
Alex Johnston,
for the Rabbits.
Yeah. No Campbell Graham. He drops out.
Yeah, lower leg injury.
Yeah. Tuss goes into centre. Ravalawa, he maintains his spot on the wing.
Yeah.
Good to see him back.
Yeah. He wasn't good, though.
No, he wasn't.
God. Did you see that clip where he was backing back in goal when the Sharks were? Yeah, weird.
Strange.
He forgot he was playing footy. Penrith have got some changes too.
Tallis Duncan, just quickly, is in the 13 jersey as well for Souths.
LeBlanc comes in, so maybe
LeBlanc
adding some size this week.
So, yeah. For the Penny Panthers, obviously the big one, Nathan Cleary, is out.
Yep.
Trent Taulau, I want to say. Tualau.
Yep.
He is in the number 7 jersey, so don't know much about him, but
he'll be a gun. Let's face it.
He'll probably.
Dane Laurie goes back to 1, and Thomas Jenkins goes to his preferred centre.
Yeah,
I thought he was alright at fullback.
So no McLean. No Casey McLean. He's got the axe. Yep. I thought he's been good actually. I don't know. I'm surprised.
I think he hit or miss.
Seems strange.
He looks good on the left, looks horrible on the right. Yeah. So I don't know.
And Paul Adamotti obviously shifting onto the wing as well, which is interesting.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. Blaze Slungy, he's on the bench as well.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
I was impressed with him. Wasn't bad.
What are you doing with Cleary?
I'm going to hold him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So am I.
This is Cleary.
I'm not really...
10 weeks a year, he's going to be injured.
I haven't really considered trading him.
Yeah.
It's only 1 week. He's going to come back, and I think he comes back against the Cowboys as well, so he probably scores 150 on the way back. So yeah. And I don't have a backup at the moment. I will have to make a trade this week to get a halfback in. I'm thinking of maybe trying to find a way to get Hines because he's obviously
how much
next
is Cherry worth? Could be a
Cherry Evans.
Could be a career finish to his season now with the news of him leaving.
711 is a bit
pricey.
It's a bit pricey. Would have been nice to get before the price raise. Gone up 65k.
Wow.
Reynolds, he's gone up heaps too. He's another
been
one.
one of their better
He's
players.
612k. He's got 3 break even, so he's going to go up even more. But the way he's played, like everything's going through him. His short kicking game has been outstanding.
as per.
Everything is just outstanding. He scores 105, 69, and 120 to start the year. So he
has been good.
He's looking real
Very
good.
good.
So I'm kind of tempted. I think I can.
I picked him up for a little bit last year.
I think I can make it work. I think I can find a way to get Duffy to Reynolds.
Yep.
It's just
Duffy's got to go, dude.
Oh, yeah, he needs to go.
He won't be coming back for a long
I
time.
don't want to trade Duffy to someone that's shit, like a kind of 3-4 and a K1.
Yeah, no,
like if I'm
I
going to trade him, I'll trade all the way up.
Yeah.
So,
That's
or I
fair.
could get a hooker, but there's not really any hookers that I kind of want. Like there's question marks around all of them at the moment. Maybe Mamazoulis.
Who would have thought the 2 safest hookers in the comp this season would have been Mamazoulis and Brayley?
Yeah.
Not me.
No.
I'll tell you that for free. Fuck me.
Roosters and the Titans. Now, the Roosters, any changes there? Doesn't appear to be. Nat White remains in the prop position.
Docker Clay comes in for Watson, and that's the one that some people would have. I
Lindsay
guess.
Collins, he comes back onto the bench.
Yep. Hugo.
Yeah, obviously, Connor Watson's the big one probably in the terms of Supercoach news with that HIA, so he drops out. He'll only miss a week though, so I don't think he's, again, the same boat as Cleary. I think he's fine to hold. He's probably the number one hooker, honestly, at the moment. Like, if he was available this week, I'd be really considering going Grant to him.
Yep. Now, Billy Smith, he's on the reserves.
He is. He has been for a while, though. I
Keep
think
an eye on that.
he's fine. But he's 18th man. He's made his way up the numbers. I think he started at like 21 a couple of weeks ago. Now he's up to 18. So he's creeping his way.
Impressing the coach.
He's creeping his way in. For the Titans, plenty of news for the Titans actually.
Plenty.
Jalen De Groot, one of the all-time names.
Comes in for
I like
Keaney.
that. Keaney, yeah, seems pretty serious. They're a bit cagey about what it is, but he's
I don't think they know.
no.
Like,
I
feel
think
like
he's going to see a specialist, and
Yep.
then
very sus.
yeah,
Scary,
so,
bro.
But anyway, Brimson and Campbell. Brimson has been a little bit disappointing.
He can't kick.
No, no.
They need to rush Campbell because Campbell's the
Campbell's
only
been
kicker.
Campbell's been really good.
Like,
Look at
I don't know why, but he just cannot kick. I don't know. He doesn't have good connection with the ball.
Yeah.
It's weird.
well, Campbell. He did really well. Not as good in the first game, but 117. He was just kind of in everything. He got 2 try assists, a try, and he's goal kicking as well. So he's not a bad option at 5'8" or fullback.
He was good last year to
it's a
finish
handy
the season.
He did. Yeah, I had him
Very good.
for the back end of the season. He was outstanding.
Yeah.
He's got a low score in him, but
Yeah, but if they're
Yeah.
going to run it through him all the time, and
Yeah.
he kicks everything.
yeah.
Like he's the only kicker for yardage.
I am a little bit of worried though with Kinney out. I think
Yeah.
Kinney is such a big
mate,
part of that
he's
makeup
good.
of the Titans side and getting that attack right.
Yeah.
Without him, they do lose a lot. So
Agreed.
it'll be interesting to see how they play without him.
Yep, I agree.
But no other changes. It doesn't look like.
No, all the same.
David Fafita, he's still on the bench, which is annoying. It could work out though. Hey, like if he gets named on the bench for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden Desi Hasler puts him back into the starting side, we get a nice little 100, 200k discount on him.
I'm just shocked that Cleese is getting the starting position because
It's a bit
there's
strange.
no disrespect to Cleese.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of errors in him, and
Yeah.
he gives a lot of yardage penalties
Well,
away.
if you're in opposition and you've got Cleese Haas running at you, or you've got David Fafita, I know which one I'd rather.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a strange one, but anyway, seems to be working. They won, so hey.
He could have an injury. Desi's pretty quiet with that sort of stuff. He doesn't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
David could be having some little
He
ankle
could
or
be.
something, or something.
He's something behind it. Desi's got some
Now
kind of trickery going on.
This game could be fucking a blowout.
Battle of Brisbane, the Dolphins and the Broncos. For the Dolphins, no changes there. I don't think they're all 1-17, pretty much.
Exact same.
Yeah,
For
there you
fuck's
go.
sake. They're in
And
trouble.
for the Broncos, Stags, he makes his way in for Dean Mariner.
Yep.
So Shibasaki, he maintains his spot.
Yep.
that's kind of it there. Haas is still in the team doing fantastic things.
He's a freak.
Jawetski's still named starting second row, but obviously Piacora on the bench. They're probably going to do the old switcheroo.
Yep.
And he'll play, probably 40, 50 minutes and score 15, 20 points.
Mark my words. It's going to get to about 50 minutes and the Broncos are just going to smash them.
Yeah. Jeez, they look bad, the Dolphins. They started strong against the Tigers, and then
the forward pack.
Once the starting forwards went off, it was just...
Even when they kept, they just targeted Gilbert because he was blowing smoke. Like, he was just blowing.
Dragons and the Melbourne Storm.
I'm excited for this, considering Dragons beat the Storm last time they versed.
Yeah.
In that surprising victory.
They did.
Gutherson's the probably informed fullback.
He's probably the best fullback in the comp. The way they've started, he's been outstanding.
He's done everything.
Toby Couchman, he maintains his spot.
Yep.
With obviously...
Clemmer comes into the side.
Is he anywhere to be seen?
Yep. Interchange.
He is. He's on the bench. So... Hamish Stewart, he's also on the bench. So he's one to look at.
3 big boys.
I might look at going maybe Royce Hunt to Hamish Stewart.
Yep.
Potentially. I kind of want to see a week though. It's a tricky one because you got to go this week for the price rise. But I really do want to see what his minutes are like with Clemmer in the side. But I mean, he's been named. It looks pretty good. So
now I have a question for the Storm. Are you worried that Bronson Garlick has been named on the interchange?
A little bit, actually.
Because he's number 9.
A little bit, yeah.
He's an out-and-out number 9.
He's obviously come in because Wishart's gone into 7. To replace Jerome Hughes.
Yep.
But yeah, it worries me a little bit.
They might have a different role for Grant.
Maybe.
Really. There could be a different role.
They play Grant at lock potentially and put...
But they've still got a massive bench. Tui Kamikamifa, Lazarus.
It's a big bench.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't want to meet them in a dark alley.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. Weird.
But obviously your mate Meaney, he drops out, and Grant Anderson, he comes back.
He'll be getting traded, which is fine.
So, Pappenhausen, the thing with Meaney dropping out is...
He's goal kicking.
But
he didn't look good. Goal kicking, so I hope.
Oh, he didn't hit him well, did he?
But again, he probably isn't practicing.
Yeah.
But now he would be.
He'll be practicing all week.
Because he shonked them.
Yeah, he was no good. But I think he'll still... There's no one else there can really kick, so he'll be kicking.
Or Wishart, maybe?
Nah.
They'll go Pappy.
They'll go Pappy.
But he had that lower leg injury.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You're praying to God.
He'll be fine. I'm looking at getting me in the...
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be that keen if it wasn't for the goal kicking, but fuck, I'm a sucker for goal kicking.
You are.
And
Reece Nemeth, he has like 6 goal kickers in his team. He loves them.
Love it.
Loves them.
That's kind of it. No Nelson, he's gone. Probably suspended. I don't really know, actually.
I actually don't know.
Suspended. Maybe got HIA.
I think he's just dropped.
He knocked Meaney out, so maybe, I don't know.
He's been benched.
He's out of the 21 completely, so...
He's a bit reckless these days, eh? He injures a lot of his players.
He does. He's a big head.
I think he needs to remember he's 6'7". Just go hard. I feel like he thinks he's 5'2" some weeks.
Yeah. And Will Warbrick, he comes back in as well.
Yep.
The Cowboys and the Raiders. For the Cowboys,
I think the Raiders are going to be in a mood.
Yeah. No real changes for the Cowboys, actually. They've kept pretty much the same 1-17.
Yep.
It looks like Zach Labart's on the extended bench. He may possibly find his way in for, I don't know, maybe a derby or a Purdue is one to watch. If you're a Purdue only, could find his way there. But I think Purdue did enough to hold his spot for another week.
Yep.
I think they do look better with Clifford there. So I would say Duffy's time is well and truly over for at least a fair while. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Unchanged for the Raiders.
Yeah,
they're going to be in a mood.
Corey Horsburgh is at lock.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so Papali'i and Tubney, because obviously Tubney's back from his suspension, is your front row combinations.
I really like that.
So it'll be interesting to see how that affects Corey's minutes, whether he plays more minutes, less minutes. I prefer him at lock, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's better for him. I think he gets his hands on the ball. There's a little bit more maybe attacking upside there.
And he actually playmakes quite well for his size.
Yeah, probably gets more opportunities to offload at lock.
Yeah.
So hopefully it does good and he doesn't just become a kind of a receiver because you're not getting any points if he's just getting the ball at first receiver and passing it along.
I don't think so. I think you'll be getting 20 carries, 180 metres sort of thing.
I don't think it changes too much, to be honest. I think he's just going to play as like a third prop.
Ricky will say, mate, just keep doing what you're doing. You got a different number on your back, essentially.
Tom Starling played less minutes this week, still got 50 points.
Bro, that Owen Paddy
played about 30 minutes, so...
He's good.
I'd be worried, I think, if I'm a Starling owner,
and he's got
if that continues.
He's got a kicking game as well, Owen Paddy.
I mean, we've seen in the past, like, very rarely does Ricky want to play...
a one hooker lineup.
Yeah, he doesn't like playing Starling big 60+ minutes, so which is why I faded him. He's still doing well. He's still scoring points. He's still making money. He's doing the job for the people that got him. So,
he's a great footy player.
You're happy if you got him, but it's just one to be watchful of. Just
do you think it's his body type, or am I looking at? I was thinking about this the other day.
I don't think so because like Damien Cook's pretty similar kind of build, and he gets through 80 minutes.
That's true. But I guess Starling is a hitman. Like he does.
He goes
out to hit, whereas Cook is just 80-minute performance.
He conserves himself.
Yeah. Whereas Starling, he's a cannonball.
Yeah.
On defense.
I think it's just a coaching thing, though. I think
maybe Stuart just likes it.
He can get through 80 minutes. Like it's not like he gets to the 50-minute mark and he's puffing and panning. And he still looks all right. So yeah. Be interesting. Obviously, the big one, Matty Nicholson, with your mate Hosking out.
Yeah,
Matty Nicholson he plays 80 minutes.
100%.
I would say
the only one that would take his minutes would be Trey Mooney.
Yeah,
but they're using him in the middle now, so he could just be an 80-minute player now.
So he looks pretty good. I think a base around 41, 42.
Yeah, that's all I want.
So you're going to get, this is what I'm looking at. I think going him. And getting rid of Preston.
Yep.
Because I think
save some cash.
They're kind of similar outputs.
Or Thomas Kent, if they're all three very similar players.
Yeah.
Have a look at your prices.
Yeah.
I'm big on Kent. I might do the same thing. Sell Presto for Kent because that Kent really, really impressed me.
I wouldn't do that next week. Kent's obviously
they got the buy, but
274K.
274.
Yeah, he could be.
He's got 5 weeks.
Yeah. So he's got the buy this week. Then he's got the Bulldogs. I'd be looking at round 6, getting him against the Tigers. He could make some decent money.
And then it comes back around the Sharks.
Because he's 88 points, right?
He did base.
There was nothing. Like there's no tries. There's a try contribution that's 4 points. That's fuck all.
46
tackles.
2 missed.
Yeah, got a line break, and then got 26 points in runs.
Yeah,
so
he's good.
26.
I might be looking at that next round. Thomas can.
Yeah.
He can.
Don't
worry about Can. He can.
So it's like 70 points in base. That's incredible.
He's good. Mate, I was...
At 274K. Whoa.
In such a shit side, he looked good.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's...
He's what Kai Pearce-Paul should be, essentially, realistically.
Yeah. Well, he's an easy... If you've got Jack Jaworski, he's an easy trade.
Yeah.
Next week for that.
100%.
For sure.
He's going to play 4 weeks at least.
Yeah.
That's it for the Raiders.
That's it for that one. Sharkies up against the Bulldogs. For the Sharks, any changes for you guys?
Talakai's named, had an injury. Yep. Hazelton comes back. But just monitor the Talakai situation because...
he went off, didn't he?
Yeah, and Hamanueli drops out with the possible MCL. They're going to get scans, I believe, so...
Yeah. For the Doggies, pretty much 1 to 17, I think.
Unchanged as well.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm excited to see his very first time back at Shark Park since the drug scandal, like whatever you want to call it.
Is it?
Yeah, first time. He was injured last time. Bulldogs came to the Sharks.
Interesting.
Good bloke.
Manly up against the Eels. I think this is going to be an absolute bloodbath at Brookvale Oval on Sunday.
Oh, shit.
It's not going to be fun to be a Parramatta supporter.
Shit. I didn't realise it was that Manly.
Yeah. Tom Trbojevic is back. Huge news. He's probably going to score 300 points.
Can I throw a spanner in the works? Could the Cherry issues be... Could they just have a rough week because of all the media that they're pumping right now?
Nah, I don't reckon. Not a Brookie.
True. It is like the extra... It's like the 13th man on the field.
I don't know how. Like, I don't think there's another team that gets so...
Yeah, you've been to a small ground.
Yeah.
That small ground feel is like when it's pumping, It's a great place to be.
It's like they're still playing at the same ground. It's still the same dimensions. It's not like there's any advantage on the field as such.
But all the players talk about it.
It's just all the crowd.
They love it.
Yeah.
The first thing that Dilf said was...
It's just people cheering you instead of booing you. But
it
makes a big difference.
Something about Brookie, but I don't know. It's like something about it.
Something
about it.
So, yeah. Good news for anyone that held on to Tom Trbojevic. He's back.
Actually, Eels could win. Nathan Brown's been selected, so he'll give away 6 penalties, rip someone's head off.
He will. But he will, probably also force a couple of errors, do some good things, but plenty of bad things. It's a mixed bag.
Poor Matt Dury.
It's the old Allen's party mix.
Yeah, he is a party mix guy. Big time.
Josh Aloiai, he goes into the starting side at prop. He's replacing Paseka, who's probably done an ACL, I think now.
Ooh,
so
poor guy.
Yeah,
that sucks.
But yeah, as you said, Nathan Brown in on the bench.
So where is Jack Williams? Is playing 8.
Jack Williams for Parramatta. He is playing at prop, which will be interesting to see how he goes there. He could be an option.
High energy.
Yeah,
he really has a crack.
He loves a drop ball, though, doesn't he?
He's Ben Pomeroy.
He loves an error.
Reincarnated as a forward. Yeah.
Feet for hands. Speaking of hands, no branded hands. There you go. You like that one?
Don't worry, Riley Smith. In Riley Smith, we trust.
Yes. Joey Lussick, he retains his role at number 9. I don't really get that, to be honest.
I think it's just you don't want to cook poor Riley Smith.
Yeah. Anyway.
How is Guyama not getting the starting spot in the back row?
Yeah, they're sticking with Sean Lane and Kotoga.
Was that the guy that gave away the penalty?
Kotoga, he looked awful. He played, 60 minutes or something and made about 2 runs for 18 metres.
Then gave away the penalty to seal the loss.
He just looked lazy.
Even Dury, I'd prefer Dury starting at the back row. Dury runs like a madman.
He does. He's a solid player. There's nothing special, no bells or whistles about him.
That's what he needs sometimes.
He gets through his work. So,
yeah,
I don't know. I still think it's strange that Madison's not playing or Cartwright's not playing.
Like you'd pick Madison over Lane, respectfully to Lane. He looked horrible.
It's not like Madison is a poor player. I don't know. There's obviously something.
He's obviously out of favour. That's all it is.
Yeah,
he's out of favour. That's it.
He's still got the talent. Yeah. Anyway,
you're paying him big dollars. It's like, do you want to use him up in a bad year?
The big one is Sam Rani. He gets dropped for Sean Russell, which I thought was strange. Sam Rani, I thought, has been one of their best. So
high energy.
Yeah,
he reminds you a lot of Mulatalo.
He gets through his work
as well.
Errors,
but man, he goes hard. He looks for line breaks. That's what I like.
Yeah,
it's
runs well.
Refreshing.
So that's strange because I was looking at possibly picking him up this week because he had decent base, decent work rate, but. Not to be.
What do you think of the Fox, mate?
Fox, he was decent.
He was good.
He was fired up for it, wasn't he?
Mate,
very pumped
Bulldogs
up.
are too worried about him and not the rest of your team. I'll tell you,
Tell you what, it was a bad day to be Will Penasini's backside after he scored that try because he copped a hammer.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be rested this week. Sore cheeks.
Zach Lomax, what do you think of him? He was outstanding.
Mate, if anyone...
His work.
If Parramatta ever boo this man, I'm going to fucking throw hands. He was outstanding in a losing team. 330 metres off the top of my head. Chip and chases, defensively everywhere. Every bomb that went up from Hawkins, he was at the end of it. First to everything.
89 points, right?
Fuck me.
20 points in tackle breaks.
20
points in tackle breaks. Got a line break. Then the runs, 28 points in over 8 metres and 17 points in normal.
See, that's crazy.
It was outstanding.
300 plus metres from your centre is fucking
He was just in
of.
everything. He was taking 2 or, probably 2 runs a set.
Yep.
So at least he was just so good. But I'll probably wait until Moses is back for him. I don't see him, his base is outstanding. Obviously, his work rate's great.
He just doesn't get the try involvement.
I don't see him getting too many attacking stats.
Agreed. Yep.
When Moses is back, though, different story. He could average over 80 easily.
I kid you not. When Moses is back, he adds 16 points.
Yeah.
He adds.
Yeah,
he does.
For sure.
He just does.
And they're going to score more points, right? So he's going to get more goal-kicking opportunities. More points there. So, I'm really looking at... The only question is, by the time Moses gets back, you're around the corner from Origin, and then it's like, does he get picked?
It's weird, because I'd want him picked.
If Parramatta aren't winning, does he get picked? I don't know.
He probably does, but it's like...
He's not playing wing. He probably doesn't get picked in the centres.
New coach, but
yeah.
who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'd love him to be picked. He's the best option.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Tigers up against the Warriors. This will be an interesting game, actually.
It's going to be a cool game.
Yeah.
Very cool game of football, I think.
Could go either way. For the Tigers, they're 1-17. I think
Unchanged.
Skelton's been named.
Yeah, he's in. Yep.
There you go. Jerome Luai, he's been pretty poor. It looks good in
Footy sense.
footy. Like he looks like he's good for the Tigers.
That's who he is, buddy. He's just a
he's
solid
just not getting the points. He's not
Yeah.
getting those big attacking stats. So I think he's one that you could probably move on from.
Yep.
May just keeps doing his thing.
May
Outstanding.
and Pole's 1-2 punch is very impressive to watch. May is the workhorse and Pole is just the electric looking for something, looking for a hole, you know?
For the Warriors, obviously no Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. He's gone.
Yep, Rocco comes in.
Yeah, the big Rocco.
Miss Rocco.
Yeah, I'd be definitely selling Roger if you've got him.
How good was Chance?
Chance, yeah, he was outstanding.
Brother, 330 metres is...
Yeah.
At the fullback. Crazy.
Yeah. So obviously, Pompey going to the wing to replace Roger.
Yep.
That's kind of it for the team lists.
Yep.
Right, we'll go on to our trade thoughts. So very, very early days for me, but
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking
Preston. That's the one that you keep...
I'm thinking he could go. He's just annoying me. Like
Yeah.
he's not hurting me. He's not scoring enough, like badly enough to me, like be angry at him.
Yep.
But it's annoying.
Yeah,
I want more.
You want more?
It's not what I wanted. So I'm thinking I'll probably go him to Matty Nicholson.
Yep.
Free up some money, and then try and do something with Duffy. I don't have the money to go to Hines. I don't think. How much is Hines? 750. No, can't do it. I could go Adam Reynolds potentially. That could be a play.
Yeah. Everything goes through him. So
I'm just wary of burning trades. Like, I don't really want to finish the year with Adam Reynolds. I don't think he's a keeper till the end.
yeah.
I think it's going to be Hines, especially now that he's got the goal kicking back. But I don't know. I'm still unsure with Hines. Like, he looks good, but then he looks...
I'm so glad they've worked out their
I don't
halves.
know. Trindle worries me still.
No, they figured it out. I was very impressed on the weekend.
Yeah.
Take away the second half where we just didn't give a fuck, which I don't understand why, but we just didn't care about wanting to kill them.
I still think there's going to be games where kind of Trindle takes a lead and Hines scores 30 points.
No, I don't think so this year.
You don't reckon?
But last week really impressed me with how they ran it.
Yeah.
Kennedy's like our third playmaker, and it's just opened up Hines' running game.
Yeah.
And him and Nakora's short passing is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Him and Nakora are probably the best. I don't know. Those two are scary.
Yeah, I think I could go Reynolds, eh? He's got the Dolphins, then he's got the Tigers, and he's got the Roosters and the Warriors.
I just think Reynolds is going to be solid for 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, before his body starts to break down.
Yeah.
'Cause
He's going to get injured at some point,
Yeah.
and then he's an easy sell to
Exactly
Hines.
right.
So,
yeah. He's not a dude. He always gets hurt.
yeah. Yeah, I think that might be my trades, I reckon.
Yep. That's you done.
Done.
I've got one. Well, I need to get rid of Meany, right? Someone caught my eye, but I didn't even check how they scored. Can you look up, when you can, Zeri for me? I've been really impressed with Zeri's work rate. Like, stupidly impressed. What's me boy Zeri cost these days?
516K, 45 break even. 78 against Parramatta with a try and a line break.
Mate, maybe it was deceiving. It's like he was doing it.
His runs are good. His runs are definitely good. He just...
Because without Burton there, he's just...
The tackle breaks are okay, but you probably want a little bit more in tackle breaks. Like, he got 3 tackle breaks against Parramatta.
To be honest, I haven't really delved into the teams yet. So, but my 2 possible trades would be, obviously, Meany needs to go for someone.
Yeah.
But I want Meany's someone to go a long-term hold.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been sold on Garrick, but every year he just does this every third week.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one sitting there without him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that I hate Garrick. I don't know. I just don't see it. But then he scores twice a week, and I'm like, am I fucking stupid? Like, I literally sit there going,
he's got good work. Like, whatever you think of him as a player, but like as a super coach option, like he gets through his work. He has the goal kicking.
It's the goal kicking. I don't think I ever.
Yeah.
I forget that he goal kicks.
Yeah.
Until I'm watching the game, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's kicking all these fucking tries and goals. So, I don't know. Maybe I look at him because
Well, he's 750k, 23 break even. He's going to go up a little bit this week. Playing Parramatta.
What Manly comes out, but like, fuck me.
He's playing Parramatta. He could score
I know,
another
we said
150.
that last week, and Parra were gritty. They were gritty. They were up for it.
Yeah, but they were playing a poor Bulldogs side that didn't have burden and didn't really throw much at him, I think.
That's true.
And they weren't playing at Brookvale.
True. Brookie, I keep forgetting the old fucking 14th man on the field.
And Turbo's back as well, so Turbo's going to be feeding him ball. So,
yeah.
And what edge? He's on that. Is he on Josh Addocar's side, or he'd be on?
Yeah, it's on Fox's side.
Fox and Penasini's side. That could be.
Penasini's rushing up way too early every single week.
That could be dangerous. He could be captaincy option Garrick this week, to be honest.
I don't know, but yeah, I'll probably look at him guaranteed, and maybe a Preston to a downgrade with Kent next week.
Yeah.
So that's I think I might save some money, or not save, but try and bank some money up. So then around that Origin time, I can just go, let's just unrealistic. David Fafita, if he's not starting, he's not getting selected by Billy.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I think Horsburgh's got more of a chance at this point in time to snag an edge roll for, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What about Olakuatu? He could be a...
See, his inconsistencies very much scary.
Yeah.
Very much scary.
I've been burnt by him in the past. I wasn't really that keen. He's the kind of player who'll get you 80, but his base probably isn't as high as what you'd like it to be.
I'd rather go Teague, because I know Teague's going to give me 20 runs, not drop anything. He might get the odd try, but I don't even know what he's priced at these days.
550k, 49 points.
50, 77 and 49.
Yeah, you're right. He's got the work rate.
He just works. He's a dog.
It's all in base. He's kind of similar to a Preston, though. It's pretty sideways if you go Preston
That's
to it.
true.
Like you
I know. I need to look into it. Sorry, I can't give you my trades, listeners. I'm very sorry.
Pappenhausen?
Well, no.
No.
I'm scared that leg injury is a bit more... I don't know. I need to see a month of him.
Yeah.
I've only seen 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I need to see what he looks like.
I'm keen on him with the goal kicking.
Yeah. I would be too. The hesitancy for me.
I could sell Iongi for him.
I don't think that's... I think Iongi can make some cash.
I think there's still definitely money for Iongi to make. But I don't know. How much more is he going to make? He's already made 60,000.
I think he can get close to fours.
He could probably make another 100,000. But
yeah, I think he can get close to fours, and then we look.
So could Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen, what's his break even? Why are you not showing up?
Because everyone's team names are...
Fucking dog.
What's
going on? Do I have to go...
What was that, a gutful?
Fix your app, Supercoach. Bloody hell. We'll go this way. Pappenhausen. 66 points. -4 break even. He's going to make decent money over the next couple of weeks as well. So what you lose by selling Iongi early, you're going to make up for it probably with Pappenhausen.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. Look at that. Healthy, 111.
Yeah.
Injury, 40, what was it? 60 minutes in? 66. Big drop off.
He definitely doesn't have the work rate or the base he used to.
I don't think they ask him to do it anymore.
He needs the attacking stats to score well. Like his base is probably around 25.
Yep.
So he's got a low score in him.
Hey, how much is Gutho?
He's
Gutho
one to look at it as well.
Isn't this his third week?
Yeah, so he's gonna jump up in price.
His break even would be minus fucking. It'd be something stupidly low.
I wonder if I can search for Gutho. No. Supercoach dogs.
It's just actually like glitching out nice. It's probably because everyone's on it.
What if I refresh?
I don't think that's going to work. Hey, the refresher too. Minus 48.
All right. Negative 48 break even for Gus. He's probably going to make 100,000
You know what he's going to do too? Like, you know what he's about.
Everything is going through him. Like, any try assist.
But even when it's not, he's just sniffing around the ruck. He's offloading if he's got an arm free. Like, it's a new guy.
He has had so many attacking stats though, like which is good. I'm just worried they don't keep coming. He's got Melbourne this week. Oh, but then he's got Parramatta. He could score plenty.
Para, Gold Coast, Manly.
Yeah. Roosters, Tigers, New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Take away the Manly, maybe?
Take away Manly and take away Melbourne this week.
Oh, no. He's had a week off.
He's a shout. He's definitely a shout.
He's only, 50,000 more than Pappy?
Yeah.
For a guaranteed...
He's just never been that top tier. No, he's always been a tier below. He's great during that origin period when all the gun fullbacks are out. He's always been super relevant.
I think it's just age. People look at him and go, he's 32 or whatever he is. Like, he's a bit older.
I think I'd prefer Pappenhausen still, just with the goal kicking.
Fair enough.
But
no, I'm just giving you an idea. Like,
who would you rather out of the two?
Gutho.
You'd rather Gutho?
I'm a big work rate guy. It's worked for me thus far, except for last week due to just injuries and whatnot. But like, there's something about work rate. I think the work rate guys this year are going to do a lot better than previous seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the game's slowing back down. The ruck speed's starting to slow back down. Fatigue's coming in right at the end, so the fullbacks have more to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you could say the same for Pappy. Like, I just know Gutho's not going to get hurt. That's my biggest takeaway from Gutho versus Pappy. If I was selecting one or the other. Like,
so
Gutho could get...
I reckon he could.
See, Gutho could get hit in the neck and he'll suck about it.
He's always kind of limping around.
But but that's who he is. If he's not limping, I'm worried. If Gutho hasn't got tape on his knees, fingers, wrists, elbows, I'm concerned. I'm like, who's that guy?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's just me personally. But, hey, someone like... I'll throw another one. I know you dislike him as a player, but Kennedy, mate, what isn't he doing? Like, he can beat the man 1-on-1. He playmakes. He scores tries. 500,000. He doesn't get hurt. It depends what sort of fullback you want.
He's done all right, actually.
It really depends what you want.
So his work rate's right up.
Yeah, I think Fitzy has said, mate, cut out the playmaking, leave that to the two boys at the front. But when he needs to playmake, he barely misses the mark.
Yeah.
So if there's ever a 2-on-3, he always nails it.
Because he got 33 points in runs last week.
He's take away probably the two full-length tries where he stepped four blokes to pass off to Mulatalo.
Yeah.
It depends what you want. If you want Pappy, I'd go Pappy because I know you're a goal-kicking top operator.
Yeah, I think...
You've got me thinking about Nafo White for Preston now, eh?
He's got a nice duel, negative 10 break even.
He's like the young Jared. He just goes in, works hard, gets involved, gets out.
57 minutes. I don't really trust how many minutes he's going to get, whether that can continue.
I think Robbo's the hardest person
and Lindsay Collins is back this week as well. So I feel like the minutes aren't going to... I feel like the minutes aren't going to stay that high.
Good point. Great point, actually.
But
very good point.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be buying him. If you've got him, great, but I wouldn't be buying him, I don't think.
I think Robbo is the most untrustworthy coach when it comes to Supercoach these days.
Yeah.
I even think Ricky has sat with his 13 guys and gone, you're in. Don't fuck me around. And you're in.
Ricky almost seems a little bit better than Robbo. I think, especially
with
his forwards.
I'd ever say that. Yeah. Like it's, it's yeah, you're right. Scary. Roosters play is scary.
I'll just see what my site... I might play Purdue this week. Who are the Cowboys playing? Canberra or...
No, I wouldn't be. Canberra are going to be fucking physical this week.
Probably better having Shibasaki maybe in there, I reckon.
Who they got? Dolphins?
Yeah.
Fucking oath. At Suncorp? Oath. Yep.
It's a weak centres without Marju, though. I don't like the look of that, but anyway, it'll do. Tom Travojevic, he can be my captain. Ponga out. Yeah. People selling Ponga. What are your thoughts on that?
Don't do it. People are just doing it because it's the buy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Don't be stupid.
Nah. We've seen him like the first 2 weeks. He looked outstanding.
You just got to live with the fact that Newcastle play like shit. One game every month. They play like absolute shit.
And he still got 45. Like,
yeah. And he was shit. Like, let's face it.
Like the first 2 games, 82, 129. That 129 was basically in the first half.
Yeah, he could have had 200, seriously.
He's got a huge score coming.
Now, I would pick Payne Haas as my captain, but I have one concern. I think the Broncos middles absolutely dominate the Dolphins, and he gets a rest.
I think he plays low. I think he plays low minutes. He played huge minutes, 72 minutes last week. I can see him playing 45 minutes.
And I think Madge is going to go, respectfully, the Dolphins' front row rotation is very old and very injured at the moment. Ray Stone's coming off their bench, and he's already got knee issues. I mean, he hasn't said it, but his knees are taped up to bloody Gutherson levels. So, I don't know.
That's a big level.
Massive level. I don't know who I'm going to captain this week. I might just go the safety of Turbo as well.
Yeah. Turbo, Brookie, you can't go past that.
The only other one would be Hines. I like Hines against the Bulldogs. I don't know why. I like the fact that it's Saturday last game. That's normally one of our favourite slots.
I don't know. I still... Like, even though the Bulldogs have obviously had the injuries, I think the injuries more affect their attack. I think they've still got the defensive structure.
It's fucking unbelievable.
I don't think Hines is going to go huge against them. I think it's going to be a good game, though.
I think it's going to be... The Bulldogs are just fun to watch. They're
It's worth a maybe vice captain him, Captain Turbo.
Yeah. Those would be my 2 options at the moment.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards Reynolds, I reckon. I think Reynolds is a better play over... First of all, from my side, I need a halfback.
Yeah. Because I think everyone got fucked about with the Duffy situation.
Yeah.
See, that's why I didn't want to take it, because I knew the Cowboys were going to be shit to start.
Because a lot of people went him to...
Hines straight to him, didn't they?
Nah, they went to who's the Rabbitohs one? Humphreys.
Big Humph.
I could go him this week, but I don't know. I feel like I missed the boat with him. He's still negative 24 break even, 390k, but I'm just worried. Like, he didn't look that great against the Sharks until like he got moved to lock and's got all the...
To the Sharks just didn't give a fuck. That pissed me off. As a fan, I was like, boys, I know it's an easy win, but fucking kill them.
Yeah. And Panthers this week, nah. There's still money to be made.
Bro, this one's a weird one, eh? Panthers coming off 2 in a row.
Oh, they're not losing. They're not losing 3 in a row.
Yeah.
No. No chance.
I've got big opinions about the Panthers on the regular pod.
Oh.
I still think their level's above everyone else.
Yeah.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Well, when you see what they did, in their last game against Melbourne with basically a reserve grade team.
Tom Jenkins.
Let's face it.
Hasn't had a sniff of first grade since he left for the Knights. Now he's back. Like nothing even happened.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go through the trades, ins and outs.
Yep.
The most popular ones, what people are doing.
Then we'll wrap it up, baby.
Players.
Love you, Mal. Me finger. How you doing, baby?
All right. Traded out. Nathan Cleary, the most traded out player. I don't like it.
Don't do it.
See
you guys.
Please don't.
Hop off. We don't want you here.
Nah. Who are they going? Cleary to Hines, you'd assume, but I don't like that. Like, here's the thing with Cleary, right? 146 break even. He's probably going to lose money when he comes back, but he's the best halfback in the game. Like, he's missing 1 week. You shouldn't trade
everything
if he's missing 1 week.
Yep.
It's not like his roles change. It's not like he looks shit. The first 2 games, he got scores of 68 and 80. Could have been so much more. He's still doing his thing. He's going to come back. He's going to come back to the Cowboys, then the Dolphins, then the Roosters. 3 outstanding matchups there. Like, yes, he's going to lose money. He's going to probably be 100k cheaper, right? But just hold on to him. Like, yeah, you're going to regret it, I think. Anyway.
Hop off.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. He's got to go. Kalen Ponga, we spoke about him. Again, same as Cleary. I don't think he's a sell.
Everyone's jumped off the Dylan Lucas news. Fair enough.
Yeah, Dylan Lucas. If he didn't sell last week, sell this week. I think he's definitely needs to go 6 weeks out.
Yep. Jerome
Luai, I think that's a fair enough.
People still holding Duffy.
He looks good. Looks good, Luai, but just isn't translating to Supercoach points.
He's a great footy player.
Yeah. Duffy, yeah, if you didn't get around to selling him last week, he's got to go. He's not coming back. So see you later, Duffy. Kobe Hetherington, I think it's fine to sell him.
Yep.
Same with Jack Jowetski. I think they're pretty much in the same boat. They've made them small amount of money that they're going to make. Move them on.
Fair.
Iongi, it's an interesting one. We spoke a little bit about it. I'm considering it. I don't love it. He's not a sell.
Yep.
But others are buyers. So it's just, I would prefer to sell Iongi than Ponga.
Yep.
If I'm trading in a Pappenhausen, if you want to get a Pappenhausen. I don't think Pappenhausen is a must-have.
Yep.
I don't think you should be tearing your team apart to get him in, but I think he's a good buy.
Fair.
But yeah.
Walshy, number 10.
Reece Walsh.
People are off him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be selling him. I think he'll come good off. Had a couple of bad performances, but again, the Broncos draw look outstanding. I think he's going to come back. There's been a lot of talk about him kind of going missing and not doing things. I think he's going to come good. I think he's too good of a player.
Fair.
Who are people trading in? Matty Nicholson. I like that. Yep. I think he's what's his break? He's in negative 42. He's yeah.
A name that I think you're going to be shocked by in this list.
Payne Haas. I don't know why he's not in your team, but get him in. He's a
must-have.
He's one that I would break. I don't care who you're selling. Sell him. Sell him to get him.
Get rid of him.
Sell. Honestly, if you're selling Cleary to get Haas, I'd probably do it.
Yeah.
As much as I hate the move, I'd try and find something else. But if that's your only way to get the Haas, I'd probably do it. Just get him in. He's so good.
Fair enough.
But as we did talk about, he probably does play less minutes this week. So don't expect another 140 from him.
Dolphins, he's getting a rest.
Pappenhausen, we spoke about him. Get him in. I think if you can find a way to get him in, just depends on who you're selling, really. So you don't like him, though.
I don't. No, love him. Just not for Supercoach. Number 4.
Yeah.
People want security. People want safety. I think he's that guy.
Well, negative 48 break even. I think
they want to make some money too.
The big appeal. You get him. You could sell Iongi to him, and you probably make the same amount of money. Yep. I think, and you're probably a bit more confident with Gutherson's upside.
Yep.
He's playing for a better team. He's just got Melbourne this week, which worries me. If he was playing probably any other team, I would be a lot more keen on him. I just don't really like bringing in players that are playing against Melbourne. So
take the risk. No, joking. Tino Fa'asul-Malawi.
Yeah, I think he's a great buy. $530K. He's going to make some money. Great value at that price. Yeah, I'd get him in for sure.
Your man, Adam Reynolds.
Adam Reynolds, yeah. I'm surprised to see him on the list, actually. I didn't think he would be.
People are thinking about him, dude.
Yeah, I like him. I think I like him better than Hines.
Yep.
Just looking at his draw, actually, the more... I think I'm talking myself into it. I really like his draw. I think the injury worries me, though. He's going to pick up an injury at some point, and I don't want to trade him in and get injured straight away.
Yep.
But who knows?
Christian Tuipulotu.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a strange one. Obviously, a negative 54 break even, so he's probably going to make a bit of money. But he's scored, what? I don't know.
130 and 100, so...
It could be a shout.
Yep.
But not for me, that one. I just... maybe. I don't know. I'm not doing it myself.
Fair.
I get it, though. I get it. The break even makes sense, but... Nah.
Humphries,
yeah, we spoke about him.
Yep.
I think probably not.
No.
Probably not now. I think last week was the week to go him. I just, there's a few question marks about him now.
Yep.
Latrell's not far away, so he's going to lose the goal kicking as well.
Yep.
So, I think he's 390K. He might make another 150K.
Yep.
Maybe it is worth it for that, but nah.
Cam Munster,
I think you can get him in, yeah. I think he's good.
I think he should. He's sort of almost really a must-have.
Yeah.
He's going to make a boatload of cash.
I think he's
over the whole season.
I think he's definitely the best 5'8" that you can get. It did worry me a little bit because he scored obviously 3 try assists and got 60.
But if he just stops giving away the stupid fucking penalties.
Well, what's his...
How much do you lose for that shit?
4, 5, 6. Yeah. So he lost 9 points in
almost 10
negative
points
stats.
In just talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so if he gets 70. Yeah.
And Hot Boy Hines.
Yeah.
Yep. People trading him out for Cleary, I dare say. That's that stat.
I thought Hines would be higher up.
I think people want to make a lot of money.
Yeah. I thought Hines and Adam Reynolds would be switched in their positions. That shocks me a little bit.
People are ahead of you, mate.
Yeah, I thought Hines would be one of the most popular buys this week. I thought he'd be in the top 3, but he's not.
People want Haas, dude. Look at how many people want Haas.
Yeah, well, you don't have Haas. You got to get Haas.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So as the rankings changed in our league, should we have a quick look before we wrap it up?
We'll go through captains first.
Oh, who's doing what?
I'll go through popular captains this week. Clearly and Ponga, that's from last week. So yeah, people just looking to captain Haas, which.
Fair.
I don't hate at all, but probably not this week. No, I can see him definitely getting an early shower. Tom Trbojevic is the one that stands out for me. I am so keen on him this week. I think he's just, I think he's going to be great.
If he can just not get hurt, we're good.
Yeah. If he can get through the 80 minutes, I think we're sitting on, he's got to be 150 plus against Parramatta.
Yeah.
Garrick, another one. He's not a bad option with the goal kicking. He can score tries, but I'd rather Turbo. I think if Garrick scores well, Turbo's going to score well. Whereas if Turbo scores well, maybe Garrick won't score as well.
Fair.
That's my thinking there. Pappenhauser I don't hate as a captain's shout as well against the Dragons. Dragons that have been a little leaky defensively, I think. So, and Hines as well. You're thinking about captaining him. I don't mind that either.
I like it.
Yeah. Iongi is the 10th most popular captain. That's an odd one.
I feel like people haven't looked at their team yet.
Yeah. All right, let's get through the leagues.
God, I've dropped a bit, I think. I haven't checked. So have you.
You would have.
We both have. Few of the people had a good week.
We've got a new leader, Kua, I think. Sorry,
welcome.
I've butchered your name probably, but
Cobra's come back up.
But start eating brisket. Well done. 3,914 total points. Currently ranked 377th overall, so good shit.
God damn.
Where are you? Stoners has dropped to 4th.
I've dropped.
You've really dropped. You're 11. You're out of the top 10.
I was 17th actually. I'll take that. I was 17th when I last checked.
Out of the top 10,
and
mate.
I was pissed off about that. I thought that was going to be a lot worse.
Yeah, where am I?
Yeah, well, keep going.
27. There we go.
Where's Marco? Fucking hell.
There's Mal.
Mal, what's up, baby? 35th. Cheeky chooks. Marco's ahead of you, mate.
Okay. He must be higher.
Oh, good. The rivalry begins.
Where is he?
I don't even know what he calls
There we go, 12.
Oh, he's right behind me.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I'm still better than you. Stay away.
Yeah, so big week this week. I think plenty of different avenues you can go. Last week, I think there was kind of 3 or 4 main trading options. Everyone was just doing mostly the same thing.
Yep.
But there's a few different avenues this week where you can go. So it'll make things interesting in the coming rounds.
Yep.
Again, if you can boost, I reckon. If you boosted last week, don't be scared to boost this week. I think, just set your team up as best you can, especially with all the injuries. If you're a Connor Watson owner or all of that stuff, and wouldn't be selling Connor Watson but if you need a field team, get them in.
Yep.
Use your trades. That's what they're for. That's it. Anything else to add?
That's it for me.
Perfect.
Go Heinz' Hot Boys.
Yeah, no.
Go Handsy for Dill Bags.
There you go. Make sure you like, subscribe, send in any of your questions. We'll get through to them and answer in the old comments sections.
I'll write them down this time.
Will you?
Yep. Guaranteed.
There you go. That's it. Good luck with your rounds, everyone. Hope you do well. Hope it's a better week than last week for most of us. And hopefully Tom Trbojevic goes 200 plus.
Maybe a few.